Hello dear students, this is the third session of unit number 2, that is types and levels of testing. In this session we are going to see what kind of things should be considered while testing an web application. So our today's topic is testing on web application. Web application testing, a software testing technique exclusively adapted to test the application that are hosted on the web, in which the application interface and other functionalities are tested. Here we need to check the application interface and other functionalities that is related to that particular websites need to be tested. So what kind of things, or we can say what kind of testing you are going to perform while testing an web application. So we are going to perform functional testing, then usability testing, interface testing, security testing and performance testing. So what kind of operation, or what kind of things you should be considered while testing this kind of testings, so we'll see in detail. We'll start with the functional testing. So the below there are the some checks that are performed to test the functionality. While performing functionality testing on the particular web application, you need to consider these things. First, to verify there is no dead page or invalid redirect on your web application, or we can say web page. Okay, there must be no dead page. We can say no blank page should be there, or we can say no invalid redirect. Means if suppose I am going to click on that particular any field or any option on the particular web page, so it will be redirect on the different, or we can say the wrong site. So it should you need to check first, you need to check it first. Second thing, check all the validations on each field. You need to validate all fields that are present on the web application. So what is the mean by validation? Validation means what? If suppose if suppose there is one field, like you have mentioned age field on a web application. Okay, so if you want that user must be 18 year above, so how you are going to check? You are allowed the integer type of input. So anybody can place any number like 10, 20 up to 100, or anybody can place number which is more than 100 also. So you need to check the number which is within the valid range. So you have to give there a validation that number should be greater than 18 and number should be less than 100. So you are going to allow that candidate only. So there, when you are placing that condition to for that particular field, that term or that particular condition is called as validation. So you need to check that particular condition for that particular field, is it is applicable correctly, or it will be performed correctly at the time of execution or not. You need to check it. Okay, next is wrong inputs to perform negative testing. Means while testing a validation, if suppose I am already applied the condition on that particular field. If suppose I am entering my age is 16, so it will definitely going to throw an error. Okay, so I want to check that if it is throwing an error or not. So to check that particular functionality, I need to place a wrong input in that particular field. So you can check your application accordingly. Okay, next, to verify the workflow of the system, and last one is to verify the data integrity. Next is usability testing. In usability testing, you need to verify the application to means what you are going to test. The test the navigation and controls means your application is properly navigating or not, or what kind of controls you are already provided or already applied on the particular web page is properly controlled or not. Okay, and next the content checking, that whatever the content you have placed on your web page is correct or not, or it is efficient or not. Next, check your user intuition, means what means according to the user, means you need to pretend like a customer, what the user want or expected when he or she is going to visit on your website. So how they are going to access your website, and what they are expecting, what kind of operation should perform if they are going to visit a particular field, or they are going to click on any button. So what things should be happen. So you need to think according to the customer perspective, and you need to make some changes according to it. Okay, so this is called as usability testing. You are actually think according to the user perspective, and make changes accordingly in your application. Next is interface testing and compatibility testing. Interface testing means what? To perform, or we can say perform to verify the interface and the data flow from one system to another. You are going to check just and communication between the system, whether it is communicate properly or not. Okay, next is compatibility testing. Compatibility testing is performed based on the context of the application. Okay, so here you need to check the compatibility of browser, compatibility of operating system, and compatibility of various devices like notebooks, mobiles, and etc. So to this is related to the what we can say, this is related to the web application, where you are checking the compatibility of browser, operating system, and different devices like notebook or mobile, etc. But when you are checking the standalone application, that is we can say a Windows based application, there is also a compatibility testing. At that time you are checking the forward compatibility and backward compatibility. Means if you are creating a file, suppose I am creating a file in a Microsoft Office 2003, so it should be compatible with the lower version of Microsoft Office, that is Office XP. Okay, so if that file is going to open on that particular lower version, or we can say Office 93 or Office 2003, so we can say that it is backward compatible. And we are if suppose I am making such a file that it should be compatible with the higher version of that particular application, like my Office 2003 file is open in Office 2007, so it is called as forward compatible. It is called as forward compatible. So like a way we are checking the compatibility of particular application, or we can say particular application. Okay, next is performance testing. This is one of the important tests you need to do. While performing the performance testing, you need to verify the server response time and throughput means output of the various we can say various modules under the various load conditions. So here there are different kind of testing you need to perform. First one is load testing. It is the simplest form of testing conducted to understand the behavior of the system under the specific load. So you need to check the behavior of the system under the specific load. Load testing will result in measuring important business critical transactions and load on the database, application server, etc. It is also monitored. What it is going to monitor? It is also monitored the different transaction, different load on the databases, and we can say the application server. So you need to also monitor this in the load testing. Next is stress testing. In stress testing, you need to perform, or you need to find the upper limit capability of the system, and also to determine how the system perform if the current load goes well above the expected maximum. You need to check, or you need to give a stress on your system. You need to check your application, or you need to run your application on lower configuration also. If it is goes to the goes beyond the expected, we can say expected maximum, then also what kind of response your application is going to give, you need to test it also. Okay, so you are going to test it in under the stress testing. Next one is a soak testing. In soak testing, we can say it is also known as endurance testing. It is performed to determine the system parameters under the continuous expected load. During soak test, the parameters such as memory utilization is monitored to detect memory leak or other performance issues. Okay, the main aim to discover the system performance under the sustained use. Next is spike testing. Spike testing is performed by increasing the number of users suddenly by a very large amount and measuring the performance of the system. The main aim is to determine whether the system will be able to sustain the workload or not. Okay. There is also one of the testing that is called as volume testing, but it is not included in your syllabus. So I am just give you an overview. In volume testing, you need to increase the volume of data at the time of at the time of process. If you are processing the 5 MB of data at a time, so you need to increase the volume of your data processing. If I'm increasing the amount to 7 MB, so what kind of performance or what kind, how your system is going to handle that or data processing, you need to test under the volume testing. Okay, so this is also related to the performance testing. Next is security testing. In security testing, you need to verify if the application is secured on web, as data theft or unauthorized access are more common issues. Okay, normally a series of fabricated malicious attacks is used to test how the app responds and performs under these circumstances. Means you need to or we can say you need to fire, or you need to attack the particular application to check whether it is means how it is respond to the particular different malicious attacks or different viruses, if they are affected, if they are going to try to affect that particular application data. So you need to check it in this testing. Okay, if security shortfalls are detected, it is important to find the best way possible to overcome that. So if there is if your application is not able to protect from the particular attacks, or we can say particular viruses, so if there is a shortfall, so there is a need, we can say there is a need to make your application more secure, so it can be protect itself from this particular malicious attacks and particular viruses. So you need to overcome these flaws of your application and improve your security of it. Okay, so this is all related to security testing. So this is enough with this video. Thank you.